Hi and welcome to my magic world where I'm helping you to reconnect with your spiritual self. My name is Lucie and I'm bringing you another dose of consciousness. So today I want to talk about depression and anxiety, the voice inside your head, and why is it creating depression and anxiety for you. So first of all, we need to distinguish what is the difference between depression and anxiety. Well, depression is a state of being what comes from past events or actions, what happened in the past, and somehow you weren't able to control them. And anxiety is the fear of future. You don't know what's going to happen in the future and you can't control the future. Even though they are not the same, they have one thing in common, which is they are psychological creation of our mind that affects you in the way how you talking to yourself, and that's referring to the voice in your head. Before I start, I want to say that what I'm going to share with you, what I'm going to say is something what I've learned on my journey and something what I experienced in my life as well. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor or anything like that. This is purely from my experience, and obviously I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it. I'm just here to inspire you, and obviously we are all unique individual beings and we all have a unique way how we deal with problems. So let's just start with depression. Depression comes from negative feelings like fear, jealousy, anger. It comes from feelings like self-doubt or being self-conscious. All these things creating energy. Obviously, everything in your body is energy, and negative emotions create energies as well as positive emotions create energies. But first off, we need to realize that every energy can block ourselves or open ourselves. So obviously with the negative emotions we can get blocked. What that means, I'm sure you may heard of chakras, of the 7 chakras in yoga. Obviously in our body there's 7 chakras. If you don't know about this, you can look it up. I'm not going to talk about the chakras right now, but obviously there's 7 chakras, what goes from your root chakra up until the crown chakra, and every chakra symbolizes an energy. When one chakra is blocked, then the other 6 chakras can't really work properly. And how we block our chakras or how we block our energy is that we close our heart. With that being said, imagine that your heart is like a cage and there's a door or a gate which is open, and every time you feel these negative emotions, kind of putting them into that cage, and you lock the door and put the biggest padlock on the door, and you just keeping it inside. This is actually how depression is created, that you put some negative emotion in your heart and you just put the padlock on that door and you just leave it there. This is how depression comes later on in the future, just out of the blue, that you might suddenly feel, oh my god, this is like same feeling what I felt like 10 years ago. And the reason being is that you kept that in your cage, which has been closed for so many years. And anxiety is the fear of a future. We don't know what's going to happen in the future and we don't have power to control it. We can get rid of depression also anxiety as well. Like for example, if you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend and they saying something what you don't like or you don't necessarily agree with, then you kind of feel this, you know, these emotions piling up in your body, like you feel angry, and you would probably like blow out and say some nasty stuff or something. So instead of like doing this, when you start feeling the feeling inside, sometimes it feels like burning up, like literally there's like fire like going from, you know, from the bottom to actually to your mouth. So when you start feeling this, the burning sensation in your body, just stop for a bit, just pause for a bit, acknowledge the feeling, be aware of it, and don't put it in a cage. Just let it go. Just say, hey, I know about you, I know you're there, and I don't want you to be there. I'm not gonna put you in a cage. I don't want to keep you. I want you to go, and I'm letting you go. So that is the easiest way how to deal with negative emotions in present moment. With long-term depression it might be quite tricky because you need your strong will. There's a neediness of willingness to overcome your feelings, to open that cage, which obviously the padlock on that cage, it might have been there for a long time and it's kind of hard to open, but everything is possible. You just need to find that key to that lock and you will unlock the cage. You just need the strong will, the willingness to overcome your problems or to overcome your negative emotions and open that cage and let it all out. With anxiety, it might be something different because obviously I said this is the fear of future, the fear of that you can't control the future. But let me tell you something, the voice inside your head is nothing. It's just putting you in these difficult situations what you don't want to be at or you don't want to be in. So you need to make that voice as your friend. Don't make it your enemy, because then your enemy is putting you into depression and anxiety. So you need to first make that voice inside you your friend, because enemy can only create problems for you. What happened in the past, what's going to happen in the future, that is the enemy inside you. So you can either let it control you or you can control the thoughts. So if you start to control the thoughts, you will have the power to be able to let go and live more in the present moment. As in, if you wake up each day or if you wake up tomorrow, you won't think you know, what's gonna happen or how you're gonna take that entire day. Just wake up each morning feeling blessed, feeling grateful, feeling thankful for everything what you have, everything you achieved, and be ready for something amazing to happen in your life. For example, like if you're on the beach, just be on the beach. Don't be in the past, don't be in the future, just be on the beach and enjoy the feeling. If it's truly the place that you want to be, just enjoy it. Don't be, you know, somewhere else with your thoughts, because this is how you create the depression or anxiety. So that's it. With that being said, I hope that I might have said something what has been a missing part to finding your own truth. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below how you deal with depression or anxiety, anything that you want to share with me. Also follow me on Instagram where I put motivational and inspirational quotes. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.